Hello, everybody. Welcome to the LA Connections Virtual Teen Show. This is our fifth show. We have two new players today. We'll be introducing our cast in just a moment. I'm Kent Scove, and we are having so much fun doing these virtual shows. Our channel's LAC Comedy, and let's introduce our cast today. Of course, my co-host and director of the kids' teens, John Darden. There you go, John. And his first show with us, Sebastian. His first show with us, Yanni. Claire. Justin. Ria. Eddie. Minji. Rain. I think I got them all, didn't I? All right. Well, John, this has been a very exciting show for us today. The opening game we're going to be playing is opening lines. Now, I just want to let everybody in the audience know they do not know what suggestions I'm going to give them. I get suggestions from people from emails, people mail me, talk to me, send me notes on Twitter, all sorts of stuff to give suggestions for all my casts. Today is the teen cast, so they do not know what suggestions I'm going to give them. However, they do know what games they're going to be playing, and the opening game is opening lines. Everybody's going to be in that piece. And John, your opening line is, I heard a sound. I heard a sound. And John will be cutting the teens in this game. Here's opening lines.
I heard a sound.
Yeah, that's right. There's mice in this house.
Oh, wow. We should be scared.
Not to
Let's
worry,
get
I'm
the
just gonna
cat.
go get my varmint rifle.
I was going to say we should get a cat, but that works too.
Don't worry, the walls can be repaired.
Scene. Okay, let's see another scene. Two people, raise your hand for the next scene. Okay, Sebastian and Claire.
I heard a sound.
Where? I don't hear anything.
When I was walking here, I heard a rustle in the bushes. I don't know what it was.
Oh, that might be my pet dog. Yeah, he really loves rustling in bushes. Yeah. Hey, Fido, come out of there. Get out of those bushes.
That's a
Dumb
very
dog.
human-like dog.
Sure am, lady.
Human syndrome. He can talk. He can talk.
And I mean, that's pretty impressive. Did you train him?
Nope. Just got the dog. Got the dog, the fro, the beard, all came with the dog. Yep.
Scene.
Where did you?
Scene. Good. And let's get two more people. Yeah, Yoni and Justin.
I heard a sound.
What? I'm deaf in one ear. Say that again.
Grandpa, I heard a sound. You're being really loud in your sleep.
No, other ear.
Grandpa, you're being really loud in your sleep.
Oh, well, I mean, I've always had a habit of sleep talking, you know.
I know, but you're shouting orders. It's been a long time since the war.
What was I saying exactly?
Oh, you were saying burn the village down and bury the bodies.
And scene. Okay, and scene. We got to get in there. We got to get in there. Hey, let's get two more people. Hands up. I got a Ria and I got a Minji.
I heard a sound.
Your voice.
Oh. Is this another schizophrenia thing? My doctor said I was really suffering.
I believe it was the dementia, but see, you've already forgotten what you had.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I guess I'm also dumb too. Are you also another voice?
Yes,
Are
I
you
am. I
real?
am another voice. I am another voice coming from another person.
Oh. Where am I?
You're at the elderly care home.
Oh. Where's my daughter?
I'm right here. I'm your daughter, and I'm a dog.
She's in jail.
And
Oh.
scene. Okay, that was opening lines. We really ran the gamut from the My Lai massacre to mental illness. Way to rip the Band-Aid off, rip the scab off, and just get this teen show running. Kit, what's next?
Well, I'm still getting over the village burning, but I'll get used to it. John, we're going to do telemarketing. Don't they annoy you? Why don't
They
you bring
do.
in who's going to be playing that game? Yeah,
Let's
who's
get-
going to be playing that game, John?
Let's get Claire and Eddie out here, and everybody else can minimize themselves. Okay, so we've all been accosted on our cell phones and landlines by telemarketers. They call and they want to sell you something. And so we are going to have Eddie and Claire here. And I believe Eddie is trying to sell something to Claire. And we're going to get a suggestion from Kent about what item he is trying to sell.
He's trying to sell her life insurance.
Okay, great. Life insurance. And this game is called Telemarketers Selling Life Insurance. Take it away, Eddie.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. At
Hi.
what price would you estimate your life?
I think it's priceless.
Well, that's great for me to hear. But I can give you a discount. For the low price of $50,000, I will give you life insurance. Sounds
Well-
like a steal, doesn't it?
I mean, I just have to say that sounds like a little not worth my life. I think it should be more than that.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'll bump the price up to $3 million.
I don't agree. I feel like you just don't think I'm worth it.
Ma'am, how much money do you want for life insurance?
No, I just think that my life is worth so much. Just every moment spent with family and friends and happiness. That's what life is all about.
Besides money, you mean?
Well, yeah, but if you're going to put a number on my life, it better be a high one.
I understand, ma'am. I understand. How does $10 billion sound to you?
You know what? I can't deal with this right now, okay? My life is worth everything in the world, even Jupiter, okay?
I guess I understand, ma'am. Thank you. Beep.
Hello?
Ring, ring.
Hi?
Oh, it's you again, ma'am. So I've come back and I've decided that I will give you life insurance for free if you get me $3 trillion and Saturn. I know you said Jupiter, but Saturn's only like slightly less big, so I figured, you know.
Are you kidding me? You just said for free?
No, ma'am. It's for free with the
everything.
price of. It's for free with the price of the other stuff you're paying.
But my life is so valuable. Like, I can't. It's not even worth just Jupiter. All of the planets. I'm just saying.
All the planets, man.
How could you be so rude and say that my life is not worth?
Ma'am, I'm sorry. All right, ma'am. I'll try better. I'll try better. I promise you. I'll come back to you with a great offer. I promise.
Speaking of offers, can I offer you to go get some coffee sometime?
Of course, ma'am. Of course. Anytime.
Okay. So I guess I'll see you Friday.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I'll see you Friday. 3 p.m. Good for you?
Yeah. Also, I'd like to buy some life insurance. You know,
And
prices like
scene.
that.
Scene. All right, that's telemarketers. Not only did they save her life, they found love in the process. It's good. These millennials, they really value their lives, Kent. You can tell.
Yeah, did you notice that weird woman who came in the middle of the scene looking sideways? That was rather strange, wasn't it?
She was spying on our calls.
Yeah, no doubt, FBI agent on loan from the NSA, just dipping in to see this telemarketer call. What do we got next, Kent?
We're going to play the Liars Club, John. The Liars Club. It's a great game. Why don't you bring the players who are going to be playing that game in, and I'll tell you what your suggestions are.
Fantastic. We've got Minji, Justin, Ria, and Rain. Okay, now Minji is our contestant at the Liars Club. She's going to have to determine which of Justin, Ria, and Rain is telling the truth. So, first thing I need to get from you, Kent, is a date in history.
John, April 1st, 1898 is your date.
Okay, April 1st, 1898. Okay, we're going to go around, Minji, to our liars. And so listen close, Minji. And then we will go back to you and ask you to question these liars to see if you can poke holes in their lies. So the date is April 1st, 1898. And let's begin with Rain. What happened on that date?
In April 1st, 1898, the first annual April Fool's was created after Aprilina, who was pranked by her father, who sadly died a tragic death.
Okay, cool. Probably didn't need to include the father part, but that was how life was in that century. People were dying. So April 1st, April Fool's Day was created, named after Aprilina. Nice, Rain. Ria, what happened to April 1st, 1898?
On April 1st, 1998, I was born.
1898. 1898.
1898, I was born.
I guess 100 years doesn't really matter. It's a blip in the whole general spectrum of history.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you were born. And let's go to Justin. April 1st, 1898.
April 1st, 1898 was when Theodore Roosevelt conducted an illegal gambling ring atop the USS Frankfurt and actually won Yosemite from the Native Americans in a game of whist.
Okay, so many details there. Hard to put them all together. But we had Theodore Roosevelt gambling ring USS Frankfurt, and somehow they're involved Native American treaty. Minji, you can ask some questions to these liars to try and poke holes in their lies. Who would you like to question?
Yes, I would like to question Rain with my pet tortoise. Rain, hi. I really liked your events thing. Do you have any proof on like what kind of prank did Aprilina pull on her father?
Yes!
And what would that be, Rain?
She made him think it was the second day of April when it was actually the first, which led him to an existential crisis which he shared with her, and for the philosophy made her head explode tragically. And that is why it is April 1st and not April 2nd, because they are making fun of Aprilina.
Okay, great. So apparently everyone in this family died a tragic death because of this prank. Do you have a follow-up question for Ria, perhaps, Minji?
Ria, yes. Do you have a birth certificate with you or anything?
Yes, I do actually, right here. See, right there. April 1st,
Oh, wow.
1898. Right there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to see digitally, but she's crumpling it up and throwing it like into the trash. I don't know if that aids her case or not. And a question for Justin, perchance.
Yes, my tortoise and I really love playing games, even if it's like poker or anything. So what kind of game did Theodore, whoever it was, play while gambling?
I mentioned it earlier. It was the game of whist, in which one uses three dices, and it's quite similar to poker. And he won Yosemite from the Native Americans, and then the Native Americans got really angry and they tried to burn down the ship. But luckily, old Ironsides came in and blasted them away.
Okay, Justin is really shedding a light on some parts of American history we'd like to forget. Minji, who's telling the truth of this three?
My tortoise and I have decided that Ria is telling the truth. The fact that she had a birth certificate with her you cannot argue with that.
And you're actually correct. Ria is 122 years old, and
yes, I look very good for my age.
Okay, let's see. Maybe we could do a speed round. So a speed round, really quick. Kent, give us another date.
August 20th, 1970, John.
Okay, August 20th, 1970. So we'll reverse the order. Justin, what happened August 20th, 1970?
August 20th, 1970. That was when we actually developed the first hydroelectric blimp that bombed. Bombed Haiti.
Why? Why did it have to bomb Haiti? I thought for a second that it was just going to be a positive thing.
One could argue. I'll stop there.
Thank you. And to Ria, what happened August 20th, 1970?
Bill Clinton decided to become president.
Okay, it is possible at that moment, as he was plotting his rise in Arkansas politics, that he wanted to become president then. And Rain, what happened August 20th, 1970?
It came after 1969.
That's true. It is the date after 1969. Now, without being asked to be able to follow up any...
No, because of science and the change in our solar system. It was a day after 1969. August 20th was January 1st that year, and only that year.
Okay, so Minji, you're not going to get to follow up any questions. You just have to make a decision. Was it a jump in the space-time continuum? Was it a violent attack on Haiti with a blimp? Or was it what Ria said, which was...
Bill Clinton decided to become president on something 1970.
What do you think, Minji?
I'm gonna have to go with the blimp one because my tortoise and I really like looking up in the sky.
No, I'm sorry. It was actually the day Bill Clinton decided to be president. The United States did not bomb Haiti with a hydroelectric blimp in 1970, thankfully. That was made up. Thank you for joining us in the Liars Club, and we'll see you next time, Minji. Bye to you and bye to your turtle. Okay, Kent, what do we got next?
John, we've got Celebrity Jail. Two celebrities. Well, they're maybe not the celebrities. They're delusional. They think they're these people, John.
Okay.
So if you want to bring in those two, I'll give them what their celebrities they're going to try and do impressions of.
Yeah, sure. Come on in, Sebastian. Come on in, Yoni. Let's get some celebrities for these two.
Well, we have one of them thinks they're the King of England, and the other one thinks they're Elvis Presley.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to be Elvis. Oh, raise your hand. They both want to be Elvis. You know what? Okay, raise your hand. Who would be okay being the King of England? Raise your hand. Okay, let's have Yoni be the King of England and Sebastian be Elvis. You guys are stuck in a jail cell overnight, and you're going to talk to each other. This is Celeb Jail. Take it away, guys.
Oh man, this prison sucks. It sucks very much. Oh man,
This is
is
an
a heartbreak hotel.
What?
It's a heartbreak hotel. Well, more of a prison, but oh man.
Oh, I get it. Because you're what's his name? You're Elvis Presley, right?
Elvis Presley, you darn right I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just assuming that's not the first time you've heard that.
Well,
sorry. This is an absolute disgrace. I'm the King of England. You think I'd at least get like a good prison, right? Also, I thought they closed.
Rock and roll, so
I was under the impression that they closed down Alcatraz. If they opened it up just for us,
I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's Al Capone's old cell. There's a lot of cigars in here. Smoking.
No, I've never been a history buff. I was definitely born into geometry. That doesn't matter. What are you in for, if you don't mind my asking?
What am I in for?
Mm-hmm.
I'll overeat. Okay. Look, I went to a all you can eat buffet. I mean, Elvis is getting a little fat right now, but I went to a all you can eat buffet. I had a limit. I had a limit of 50 foods. I got 51, and they said I couldn't have that. And I'm like, what you talking about? Come on now. I'm the king of rock and roll. Come on, no mercy.
Right.
But
And I'm the king of England, but no big deal.
well, rock and roll is much more royal than England. I'm just saying.
I beg to differ, but that's not the point. Continue.
Well, what I'm saying is they put a limit on an all-you-can-eat buffet. So that was totally not fair because, I mean, I'm Elvis, so I should be getting as much food as I can.
Oh, it's a bit counterintuitive. Now, why did they put you in jail? Because taking food over the limit seems a bit, I don't know, harsh. Did you, like, kill somebody?
I mean, let's just say I stuffed it in my blue suede shoes. I stole a lot. Yeah, I stuffed it right in there.
You put food in your shoes. You wouldn't happen to have any of that left. I'm starving, right?
I mean, I put a bunch of gravy on my foot, and now it looks like this. So.
Oh no, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to feet. That's okay. Thank you very much, though. You know, I did. I've got no shame in admitting it. You know, I did kill somebody. 12, 40. 109 somebodies.
Well, that's nasty. Well, I mean, I stole a bunch of people's music.
Excuse me, you food thief. You shoe foot gravy blue suede liquor. You king of rock and roll, telling me what I can and can't do. Why are you even in the same cell as me? I think I deserve more than a rusty little cot.
Well, excuse me, Mr.
Why
Brady.
did you have the right to call me nasty? Look, I killed them because I didn't like them.
And I stole food because I was hungry. I'm looking at this big old belly right now.
I don't want to look at your belly. That's disgusting. I'm gonna ask to be moved to solitary. Who's the warden here? Excuse me.
Yeah, hello.
I'd like to be moved to a different cell from this Elvis cilantro face, whatever.
Y'all ain't having a good time doing a little jailhouse rocking here?
No, we don't. I don't appreciate. Look, he may appreciate those jokes, but I just find them distasteful. Original.
All right, I'll move you to a different cell, but first let me get a little lick of that gravy.
Oh,
all right, fair enough.
That's wonderful.
Okay, good. And scene. And truly there is a through line of the violent powers of the empirical English-speaking regimes. Thank you, gentlemen. That was Celeb Jail. Kent, what is next?
I didn't know if you knew this, but Sebastian was playing Elvis was actually sitting on his real toilet. I didn't know if you knew that, John. I thought I'd throw that out there.
I didn't know.
We want to bring everybody back in this, John. We got a cast piece, so let's get everybody back in, and I'll tell you what's up and what we're playing. We're going to have the whole cast in this one. So, John, are you going to be playing the disc jockey in the radio call-in show?
Yeah, okay. I believe I am.
Well, John, okay, so John, what you'll be talking about is how to date or meet someone with COVID right now. How do you date? You know, how do you get together and hang out with people with all the social distancing, the masks, all that stuff? But the funny thing is, the callers, since you have a bunch of teenagers, they're calling in to get help about how to buy their first car. So that's what they'll be trying to talk about. But you want to talk about dating and COVID. And John, here's our radio call-in show with our host, John.
Hey, welcome. Hey, love in the age of COVID. I know you're all looking for it, trying to find it. Lord knows I am. But I've got some tips and tricks for you. Like some sites you can go to for some instant COVID testing, which could make that first date a little less awkward. But as always, I'm going to open up the phone lines to see what you, the people, want to say about dating in the time of COVID. I see my first phone line is lit up.
Ring, ring.
Yeah, right there. Go ahead, guest.
Hi, so this is the show about dating during this pandemic, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, okay, thanks. I was just wondering, like, how should I, like, what would be the best transportation option to getting to my date? Should I get like a fancier car? Should I get like a like is like just a 2001 Toyota Corolla gonna do? Like, what would you say?
I mean, it really doesn't matter with regards to COVID. Your car type doesn't really matter. You know, maybe if you're in the car, I'd keep the windows rolled down and mask up. But otherwise, it really doesn't matter because you're just trying to find love.
Well, I'm just wondering because like I want to impress him. Like, can I just show up in my 2001 Toyota Corolla, or should I show up in like a Tesla instead? Like, what should I go with?
Yeah, that's something you should figure out on your own time. Hanging up.
Okay, thanks for nothing, I guess.
Okay, I tried to cut him off, but there's a 2-second delay from when I try to cut someone off, and they always try and slip in one extra dig at me. Let's go to the Yoni line. Yoni line.
Hey, bro, what's up? I love your show, a huge fan. So I was gonna take my girlfriend, Sally, to Chili's. It's her favorite restaurant. Now, but I was wondering, what do you think it says about like my fashion choices if the blue of my mask matches the blue of my new Ford Escape?
I guess it's nice that you match, but that really doesn't have a lot to do with love in the time of COVID. Like, you know, feel free to call in if you have questions about, I don't know, making the first move behind that mask, or, you know, holding hands. Is it okay? Is it not? Should I always have sanitizer? That's the kind of thing we're looking for.
Whatever, man. Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to hang up on this guy right now. Thank you. And open up the line. Let's go to the Minji line. Minji, what do you want to talk about love in the time of COVID?
Yes, hi. So I was gonna go on a date, right, with like this boy from my class or whatever. Like, I don't really know, some random kid who sits in the front, nerd. Anyways, so I was gonna go on a date with him, and I was wondering, should I go ahead and like flaunt? Because I really want to get this new car. Like, I want to get either a Lamborghini or a Porsche, but I'm not really sure. So I went to the car dealer the other day, and I was going with my friend Jessica, and we were looking at the different cars, and the Lamborghini one was just so cute, and I just really wanted that. But then the Porsche one, like, it was a little bit cheaper. It was a little bit cheaper, so I was wondering which one I should get.
No, this is not a car. This is not a show about recommending cars. And I don't know how you, a girl who's going on a first date with some other minor in your class, has the sort of funds to be buying a Porsche or a Lamborghini. No, hang up. Okay. You know, you could call in and ask about, I don't know, if your date coughs. What should you do if your date coughs, right? Yeah, just in line.
Hello, are you the bearded fella who talks about coronavirus and lovemaking?
Yes.
Well, there is something that I love, and there is something that I love making. I've been trying to outfit a Henry Ford replica Model T. And
delete. No. I don't know why you would. This is not a show about retrofitting a Henry Ford Model T, okay? Unless that's a girl, which I don't think it was. I don't think that was a metaphor. I think that was a real car. Let me keep the lines open. I know we got a couple more callers. Yeah, let's go to the Sebastian line.
Sorry, I was listening to a sound of a car motor. Very sexy, yes.
Delete.
Oh, wait, I have a question, though.
Okay.
So I was hearing the thing about the whole love and talking about love and coronavirus, right?
Yes.
Yes, so I agree. So which one do you find hotter, a Tesla or a Honda? Which one is more sexier to you? I mean, I find Teslas like very attractive, but Hondas, they are very wild, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean. You're cut off. Stop sexualizing cars, okay? I don't want to think about things like that. The real line. I'm going to the real line here.
Hi. So I was considering getting a 2008 Honda Odyssey because there's room, social distancing. There's a really big back seat, so.
Okay, I get it. A back seat, right? Because you're going to take your date there and hang out with this person, right? And that's related to love.
Social distancing. Me and my girl, we like go to the drive-in movies. We have fun together. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'm here to answer specific questions about dating, but you're just bragging about hooking up with your girl at a drive-in movie. I don't know what am I supposed to do with that information?
No, man, I'm here to give you advice.
No, hang up. No. Okay.
Whatever, dog.
Now, for anybody who's not gotten in on my lines, I'm going to keep my lines open for anybody who's not gotten in yet. Rain.
The other day I was setting up a date
Okay.
for one to go to the car dealership.
Why? Is that all you got? That was all you got? Delete. Hang up. Claire, go to line, Claire.
Hello. I was wondering if there's any.
Wait, is this the Geico Gecko? Wait, this is the Geico Gecko?
Yes, it is. Oh, you recognize me.
Yeah. Are you dating?
Yes. I'm looking for any single male geckos in this area.
Okay, I mean, it's not a matchmaking service. It was more just like questions, like maybe you had a question about like, do geckos like, are they affectionate?
Well, geckos do have a very big fondness for cars. That's why I am the Geico Gecko.
All right, that's it. That you're hung up, and then that concludes another radio caller's scene. Whew. Kent.
Very entertaining, John. Very entertaining. Boy, it's tough being a disc jockey when you're dealing with a bunch of people who don't want to deal with the subject matter. I'm so sorry for you, John. But you know what? We got something really exciting. We have the animal whisperers on next.
Yeah, let's have Sebastian. Let's have Sebastian and Justin stay around. Everybody else can minimize. And Kent, we're going to have an animal speak, and we're actually going to have someone translate that animal. So the animal's going to speak a little, the person's going to translate, the animal's going to speak a little, the person's going to translate. So what is an animal that Sebastian could be for Justin to translate first?
Well, John, when I go to the zoo, I like to know what the monkeys are talking about. What are they thinking about? So let's make them a monkey and see if we can understand what monkeys talk about today.
Good. Okay, take it away, Sebastian.
My apologies. I'm very hyperactive. You think I'm very tired, but it's actually, God, I'm just so hyperactive after all the stuff I've been eating. These trainers, they make us stand on our heads for the audience. I have to sniff my feet for the momentary pleasure that I get throughout the day. The toes remind me of my mother. But I just have to get through and stay positive. That's just what we have to do to stay in a good mindset. Good brain means good monkey. Even though it does get pretty tiring in here. The only animal that has it worse than us are the whales. I don't even know how they handle it in that pool. But again, gotta think about the monkeys, man. Monkey power ultimate.
Okay, good. Now we're going to switch it up. Now Justin's going to make the animal noises, and Sebastian is going to translate. Kent, what is Justin's animal?
Elephant.
An elephant. Everyone's been waiting for this. Take it away, Justin.
Hello, my name is Sophia, and I am an elephant. I know the sounds that I make sound very weird, but trust me, it's only natural. It can be hard being an elephant. I mean, everybody thinks that you eat peanuts, but I actually have an allergy. Very allergic. And then everybody stereotypes you to see how big your trunk is. they think, oh, you can automatically spit water out of it. I mean, people try to shower under me all the time. It gets really freaky. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna take your clothes off, do that somewhere else, okay? I am not a shower. I am an elephant, and please do not do that to my lake. When they don't listen, I just splash them with water so much that they're just pushed to back, and I'm like, oh well, bye-bye. And then these hunters try to take my tusk because they think, oh, it's going to look good in my house. But no, it actually feels really weird. And please just leave me alone. I want my privacy. I mean, sometimes when they take my tusk off, like all my snot just comes out. Like it's a booger tsunami. And it just looks so disgusting. I don't know why they do that to me. Yes, well, I mean, life, it's very bad. I mean, I've lost so many people. All of them going to like a zoo. Some people just in a circus and they have to like dance and put makeup on each other. Meanwhile, I'm just stuck here in the savannah alone. Sometimes I just look up at the sky and say, I need a girlfriend. I just need somebody. I need an elephant mate, someone that can please my elephant pleasures.
Okay, I wish we're going to end on please my elephant pleasures. It's a shame that elephant was dying the entire time during the translation. Kent, back to you.
Well, you know, for a second, I thought we needed a translator for Sebastian when he froze there like that, but we got through that. That was a wonderful elephant, Justin. I actually understood you more than I've ever have in my life. So that really was very clear elephant. The next game is going to be Judge Judy. Everybody knows Judge Judy on television. We're going to do a takeoff of that, John. So you want to bring in the cast, and I'll tell them what the problems are.
Yeah, sure thing. So we'll bring in Yoni, Claire, Rhea, Minji, and Eddie. Okay, fantastic. So in this game, Eddie is our judge. He is our Judge Judy. So we'll call this game Judge Eddie. And of course, it
almost works.
It does almost work. And in almost any good judge TV show, we have the plaintiff, which is Claire, and the defendant, which is Rhea. Now, Claire's got a friend in Yoni, and Rhea's got a friend in Minji who are going to try and help them. But Kent, what is this case about?
Well, you know, one of them, the kids wrote a fantastic thesis about climate change, and Rhea stole it and plagiarized it and made it her paper. So she got an A+ and got a fantastic college scholarship, and now working for climate change people. And poor, was it Claire or
Claire?
Yanni?
It was Claire.
Claire, yeah. Well, poor Claire, she failed out of school, and now she's homeless, and she lost any scholarship hopes, and everybody thinks she was lying. So she decided to come to Judge Judy to try and win back Judge Eddie, I suppose. Yeah, Judge Eddie, to try and get Judge Eddie to rule for her so she can get that scholarship that Rhea stole from her.
Okay, well, let's go to Judge Eddie right now and see this case. Judge Eddie, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Let's try and make this quick. I've got a soccer practice I need to go to. So we're starting the case of the stolen scholarship. Again, this just happened last week, but I don't know why they always give me the scholarship cases. But anyway, victim, state your case.
I was just working on my final climate change paper, and Rhea stole it from me.
I see. And is there any evidence that this happened? Or was there a witness of any kind?
Yeah.
Well, actually, sorry, we're doing opening statements. We'll get to that. And now an opening statement from the prosecution. How do you plead?
Your Honor, I'd just like to say that I would never cheat. I would never plagiarize. In freshman year, I signed a document saying that I would maintain academic integrity. I promised that I would not cheat, and therefore I did not.
Okay. Now back to the defense. Defense, do you have any pertinent information, any witnesses, any evidence of this crime taking place?
Yeah, okay. So I run a business with my brother Yoni where we charge people and we write their essays for them.
Hello.
Hello, witness. Please.
Oh, I have a name.
I'm sorry, Yoni, please, come to the stand and make your case on this tragic event.
What do I say, Claire?
Just tell them.
Hey, whoa! What are you guys trying to pull here?
Okay.
I'm not.
Well,
I don't know what to do.
okay, well, basically, me and my brother run a business where we charge people and we write their essays for them. And I know Rhea would never do that sort of thing. So,
oh my God.
So she asked me to write her essay, and she never paid me back.
I'm gonna need a drink for this.
Rhea.
So you mean to tell me that the essay is yours, and she bought it off you, but she didn't pay for it?
She stole it.
She asked me to write her climate change essay.
Rhea is the bad guy.
She didn't pay me back for my business, and so she stole my essay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this changes the case entirely. Defense, do you have any sort of statement to make, and if you're pleading guilty, would you please hand the prosecution money? Pick one.
Your Honor, I would just like to say that this accusation that I tried to get Claire to write my essay for money is false. I simply asked Claire to give me guidance on my first draft and feedback. She never told me that she expected money in return for her being a good friend.
Now, defense, if I may butt in, you did state earlier in this case that you signed a document for your school about an honor code. Is that correct?
Sorry, Your Honor, would you mind repeating that?
Did you or did you not sign a form for your school this year containing an honor code?
I signed it in freshman year, but yes.
Well, I have the honor code right here, and if you read carefully, it says that a student must not get work from another student or share their work with any other students.
From another student, I simply got feedback from another student.
Well, then we'll have to take a look at your witness, see what they have to say.
Yes.
Hello,
hi,
witness, and what is your relation to the suspect?
I am actually an employee for Claire and her business.
Yeah. See, it is a business.
Hold on, Claire. I understand you're upset, but let's let the witness say their piece here.
I would just like to say I was the one. Well, Claire and her brother were the ones who wrote all the essays.
That's
whatever. Me. Yeah, that's you. And
order.
Sorry.
And usually I was the one who would handle the payments.
Will somebody get him out of here, please?
No, it's okay. Stop crying. I know you're 5.
Time to get another drink.
So I was the one who managed all the payments, and I would just like to say that Rhea actually paid for the essay. Whatever the first.
So why didn't I get the money?
No.
Did you pocket it?
Now we have two everybody's a suspect now.
This is a
We
serious
got
business.
everyone here. Okay, everyone here. You do realize that you're all suspects, right?
Objection!
One of you for contempt of court. One of you for breaking your school's honor code.
Your Honor.
One of you
No
for
one
not
listens
passing
to
on.
honor
Not
code
one of you for
and-
Your Honor.
mismanaging
Your
funds.
Honor.
And what do all of you have to say about
Your
that?
Honor. We're
What?
all suspects for what?
I'm dismissed.
I was explaining it. Yeah!
Okay,
Oh, no!
and that's Judge Eddie,
You're
one of
all
the
guilty.
I was
worst.
just an employee.
It's
5
he's
years
I'm
in prison,
not
all of
guilty.
you.
good. That's
I'm
Judge.
quitting my job.
Claire,
Wow. That's Judge Eddie, one of the worst judges in the business, and that was one of the sloppiest cases we've ever seen. But you know what? At the end of the day, Judge Eddie always finds out the truth, and he sure did find out the truth there. That in
I
fact,
always get a
everyone was.
guilty verdict.
He always gets a guilty verdict. He never listens to the people and just always calls them guilty. Kent, should we do movies?
Let's do the movies, John. Oh, that's right. I forgot that one. Let's go back up to movies. Make sure they all put their mute button on. We're getting feedback if they don't all mute, so make sure you're all muted. All right. And who's in the movies today, John?
Yeah, let's get Rain to come on out. Rain, come on out. Okay, Rain, can you hear us? There you go.
Is Rain? There she
Yes.
is. Okay. And
Okay,
who's
so
your second one, John?
I'm going to be the second one, Kent, and it's going to be me and Rain,
Okay.
and you're going to give us a couple letters. Rain's going to tell us the title of the movie. I'm going to tell us the synopsis, and then we're going to do a quick scene from that movie.
Okay. CBF. CBF. I think she's alive. She froze there on us for a second there, John. CBF.
No, I
CBF.
was just waiting for you to give me the letters.
Okay, he was saying C is in cat, B is in boy, F. CBF.
Okay. F.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Communist boy flies.
Communist Boy Flies. This is a heartwarming children's movie about a young communist boy who learns to fly. This is a heartwarming children's movie about a young communist boy who learns to fly out of the former Soviet Union and make his way to the United Kingdom. And let's see a scene. Boris, you will never learn to fly. You are just communist boy who must learn communist way.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to agree with communist way? You never try to even push.
We will fly, sir.
Whoa! Boris, you're doing it. You're flying, boy. Don't let anyone see it. The state will cut you open to figure out your secret. Okay, and we lost the boy because
that was amazing. It's a communist plot, John. It's a communist.
He flew out of the show, but I bet you he will fly back in 5 seconds. We'll give him 5 seconds to see if he can fly back. Okay, I believe in communist boy because I know boy. I reared the boy, and I know he come back, and there he is. Look, in 5 seconds.
Yeah, there's the boy. Yes.
Yes, you are right.
Let's get one more initials of a movie title for a new movie.
Okay. GH. GH are the letters.
What?
Yep. G and H.
Okay. Okay. GH. Godly hippo.
Okay, Godly Hippo is it is a horror movie about a hippopotamus who becomes a religious zealot, and he creates a cult and he leads a cult of other hippos. And let's see a clip from Godless Hippopotamus.
Yeah. For too long have we relied on the water, which we are too heavy to go in anyway. We will soon migrate to purely land. We shall overtake our elephant friends.
My family says I'm spending too much time with you. They think you've brainwashed me.
I am washing you with not water, but the land and the real thoughts. Your family is crazy. I am the truth.
You are the truth. My family is crazy. You are the truth.
Yes. Yes.
I'll do whatever you say. And scene. It was a creepy horror movie. I told you it was a horror movie, Kit. Okay.
John, you got me. I got to go out and see both those movies. Well, your final game today, John, is called Press Conference. And I think this is a cast piece, so you want to bring everybody back in for this.
Yeah.
And we have Rhea is going to be guessing, right, John? So tell everybody how we play this game, and then I'll give you the suggestions for Rhea.
Yeah, so super simple. In a second, but not yet, we're going to ask Rhea to mute her speakers, and then we're going to get 3 suggestions. And these are 3 things about Rhea's character. And Rhea's going to have to guess these 3 things based off of clues from our other performers. So Rhea is going to have to guess who she is, what her announcement is, and who she is dating. So I'm going to get those things right now. So Rhea, please turn off your speakers so you cannot hear us. And okay, speakers are off. And so Kent, what celebrity or historical figure is Rhea?
Okay, John, she's Ariana Grande.
That's right.
She wants to remove her navel, and
Her
she's
belly-
dating Shrek.
Okay,
Her belly
great.
button. Yeah, she wants to remove her belly button.
Yeah, that's right. So Ariana Grande is who she is. We're going to give her clues about that until she gets it right. Then we're going to give her clues that she wants to remove her belly button, aka navel. And then she, of course, is going to get clues about that she's dating Shrek, the star of the 2001 classic Shrek. Okay, we're going to go into the chat to bring her back in. And yep, come on back, Rhea. Come on back, Rhea. Looks like she's not looking at the chat, but that's okay.
I think she's looking at her birth certificate, John.
Any day now.
Come on back, Rhea.
Can I come back?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
All right. This game is called Press Conference. Rhea, the members of the press have assembled, and you may begin your press conference now.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming. Yes, you, sir, Justin.
Yes, Jim Norton, New York Times. How do you feel? People tend to have a big blast at your concerts.
I am Ariana Grande.
Whoa.
Hey, that's right. That's
Actually,
right.
Oh.
Wow, lucky. Okay, and let's move forward to your announcement.
All right, everyone. I also have a very special announcement. Yes, you, Rain. Was that your hand up? No.
How are you going to eat? If you're if you're as young as people say you are.
I'm a vegetable. I mean, I am. Yes. Yoni.
Yes, hi. I'm Yoni from Yoni News. My question for you is, why are you doing this?
I'm sorry, sir. Would you mind repeating that question?
Yeah, it was why.
Why? I am turning into the letter X. All right. Yes, you, Claire.
Hi. I'm Dan from the people who decide dress codes at public schools. What is your opinion on women showing their midriff?
I have decided to establish a very strict dress code. Eddie?
Hello. Yes, this is Eddie from BuzzFeed.
Hello.
And I was wondering, why did you say that you wanted to look not like a sailor? You said you didn't want to look so naval.
I am removing my belly button.
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, and I'm also dating someone who's very special to me. Yes, that's Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian, Sloan the Nerd. Yeah. Do you like onions? Do you like looking at onions? Do you like the way they look? Do you like onions?
I am currently dating an onion. Minji?
Yes, hi, Cringy Mingy here from Cringy Mingy. I was wondering, like, are you okay with dating someone who is not the same species as you?
I am dating my dog. Justin?
Yes, Jim Norton here again. The movement Green Lives Matter has applauded your action of dating someone across racial and species lines. How do you feel that this person is so different, was very ostracized from society before you started dating?
I have started dating the Grinch. Rain.
Hi, Jimmy from Jimmy Johnson News.
Hi.
You know, somebody once told me, and you look, I'm just a newscaster. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but somebody once told me that this years ago, before you even considered announcing this, that this was going on. What do you feel about those rumors?
I am dating Adele.
No.
Yoni.
Yes, it is. Again, Yoni from Yoni News.
Hello.
How have you come to deal with the smell?
I'm sorry, sir. Would you mind repeating that?
How have you come to deal with the smell of your new boyfriend?
I am currently dating a broccoli. Claire.
Hello, it is Guri from Hollywood Foreign Press. I would just like to ask you, what's it like dating someone so foreign, exotic, from a different land than you?
I am dating the cucumber from VeggieTales. Justin?
How do you feel that a wooden puppet, a gingerbread man, a cat, and a mule are going to be?
I'm currently dating a very special man, and his name is Shrek.
Yes.
Hey, that's right. And that's press conference. And Kent, that's our show.
It was a great show today, John. We had a lot of fun with the show, and you can go onto our LAC Comedy on YouTube and see this show, and you can also watch some of the other shows these teens did, plus some of our adults and everybody else. And our website for everybody's LAConnectionComedy.com. We're out of Burbank, California, and here's our cast today. Thanks again for John for hosting and directing these guys.
You're welcome.
And Rhea. And his first show with us, Sebastian. And Claire. And Justin. And Eddie. And Yoni, his first show with us. Good job, Yoni. And Cringy Mingy. And Rain, wherever she went. She's disappeared again on us, huh, John?
She'll be back.
It's the Flying Russian. Well, that's our show. Everybody wave goodbye. Thanks for watching the LA Connections Virtual Teen Show, their 5th so far this year. Bye-bye.